You are worthy of your own forgiveness. October 26, 2013. How often have you replayed awkward moments you had experienced during previous moments of interactions with others, reliving their words spoken and what transpired, seeing if what evolved could have been done differently? Sometimes a replay of events could be from something that occurred a few hours ago, or a few years ago, but for some reason they are significant to you. Some of the things you often replay in your head instead of sleeping or even during meditation are events that struck you as funny, but there are many more times that what you are seeing is your interpretation of what occurred, and it is through the replay that many negative self-conversations take place and you begin to judge and condemn yourself if a situation grew out of control. No matter how long ago an event took place, if it meant something to you, it is still with you because you never learned to let it go. The negative memories that occur with the slightest of provocation can come to you unexpectedly, and sometimes they weaken your mental and emotional reserves, creating havoc in the present, until you learn to take control of your inner self and see the lesson that the memory is showing you. They are there to teach you to avoid nasty situations in the future. You learn from the risks you took in each one what really helped or what hindered the experience. Your physical body also feels the effects these negative memories can cause. You can turn off the switch to the memories that flood your mind like a never-ending movie, and you can learn to let go of the root cause of any situation that became negative. It is extremely difficult to live fully in the present if you are stuck in a past memory, and in truth, dear ones, until you teach your mind to discern what is a real mistake that you are to learn from, and from the little hiccups that occur daily that might carry an awkward feel. If you mistake the awkward moments for serious life learning mistakes, what occurs, dear ones, is you worrying senselessly and feeling paralyzed and unable to stretch out in new directions that are waiting for you to take. The paralysis or feeling stuck and immovable for some dear souls can become quite serious, especially for those that have a habit of always changing paths and taking on new directions. The quicker you are able to be rid of the unproductive voices that are keeping you stuck within the awkward experiences, the quicker you will be back to pursue all the things you care about and be able to take on new directions. Regardless if you are stuck in a past memory that is there to teach you a life lesson, or in a memory that was created out of an awkward situation, it is essential to learn how to let these go in order for you to move on. Have you ever tried to understand why certain memories continue to repeat? Or why suddenly old memories have resurfaced? Many times it is something as simple as something you said, or even something another person said. Maybe you reacted in a way that was embarrassing or inappropriate. Whatever the reason, we are sure you know the truth of the cause deep down, and you have been punishing yourself ever since. Everyone makes mistakes. Life is filled with moments where it is more than possible for you to feel embarrassed. It would be unrealistic to think you could move through life without any of them. They are what teaches you how to be, what not to be, what you like or don't like in yourself and in others. They provide you with essential information in order for you to move on carrying that knowledge and expressing your wisdom in every area of your life. You know you can be your worst enemy, and from any situation that became negative, you have kept it alive and beat yourself up for it. Now is the time to end the self-hurting and accept any and all responsibility you had during any situation that became negative or even embarrassing, and forgive yourself. Give yourself the compassion you deserve. Look at those memories, piece by piece, and see truthfully and honestly what was going on. Try to remember the words said, and when actual memory that created the hurt comes to you, you will then learn what the root cause is, and you will be able to forgive yourself and forgive those involved. Don't allow the memory to keep hold of your precious power any longer. Through forgiveness you regain it because you are showing yourself you are ready to let go. Accept, dear ones, that mistakes and embarrassing moments are okay and you will experience them. Learn to forgive yourself at any time you feel bad for a situation turning out in an unexpected way. Don't carry that negative energy with you. Let it go in order for you to see the lesson and move on. When you have forgiven yourself over any situation that had gone sour and it comes back, you don't have to let it stay. You can push the thought away, reminding yourself that you have been forgiven for your part in that situation, and don't give it another thought. You do have the ability to not give your power to any situation or event, and you do have a say on how long any emotion or feeling is allowed to visit. As you maneuver through life as diligently as you can, understand you will meet circumstances that will not always be pleasant. This is a fact. Embrace forgiveness as a technique that will help you feel less encumbered and more in control of your life and journey. Invoke the power of forgiveness as soon as you realize you encountered something embarrassing or serious occurred. The quicker you can relieve yourself of the heavy negative-filled memories these moments can create, the better for you overall. Choosing to forgive yourself is also a choice, dear ones. But it is one that will give you the gift of clarity during any dark moment a situation may have created. Share your experience with others, and through your sharing the memory becomes less heavy and you are giving yourself breathing room and insight to the heart of the matter. Don't ignore the lesson that comes with any difficult situation. Learn what is there in front of you, and forgive all parts that you were involved in and let it go without doubt or the need to look back. You will be pleased with yourself when you are able to gain control of your emotions and feelings, and by not allowing any past situation or event to take away your opportunities to learn new things that are important to your own chosen path. One of the worst things that will induce negative self-talk and behavior is when you obsess over any event that went a way you hoped didn't. Even though you cannot undo what was done, you can retain your power by forgiving yourself and letting it go. Learn to focus on what is going on now in your life and not so much of the past. The faster you forgive yourself, the quicker you can move into the goals that are important to you now to accomplish. Remember, God does love you. Within each of you is a future that is building through hope and so much more to reach. Acknowledge the truth of the fact that you cannot ever undo the past, but you do have the power to change anything that is going on now that will propel you into new and fresh directions that will pave you towards a successful future with His help. Give my dearest Father the opportunity to mend your heart and learn to transform and change your life, embracing new with love, knowing you are helping to create something very beautiful in that, dear ones, is you. Know that God has seen all you have done, He has heard all that you thought and expressed, yet He loves you. Through His guidance, love and support, you will know when it is time to forgive those that have hurt you, and most importantly, you will know when it's time to forgive yourself. God's promise to heal you by showing you a lighter way can be applied in all areas of your life. Embrace His light and love as your own. Come home to Him and set yourself free of burdens you have carried far too long. We are here for you, with open arms. Don't fear, open yourself and allow us to love you so you can then love yourself. Welcome the peace you have been longing for by accepting yourself as worthy to receive it. You have much to share with the world. Be humble and compassionate with yourself and with all you encounter. Don't shy away from challenges or embarrassing moments. We know you won't go out of your way to make them happen. No one does, but when they do, learn why they are there, and become stronger and more knowledgeable for them. The more you hide from any truth, from any situation, the more you hide from your real and authentic self. Come, dear ones, beautiful bright hearts, and shine your divine self to the world. You are already connected with all, so embrace all as we embrace you. I am Sananda through Julie Miller. spiritualnetworks.com